Hey yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to pack a bowl. As simple as it seems, packing one of these for some people can be a little difficult. I'm going to be honest. They'll either pack it too tight or they'll pack it too loose, and if they pack it too loose it'll pull through and it'll go in the pipe. And yeah, if you pack it too tight, you can't even pull on it. You're just like, you might as well not even smoke anything. So anyway, here's my straight tube, and today I'm gonna be ripping out of this to show you guys how to pack a bowl and shit, and how to rip the bong, really. Now, what you're gonna want to first start off with is your pot, right? But hold on, but first, before you go and pack any bowl, what would be the better bowl, I find, is a bowl with like a glass screen built into it, as like they get clogged up. That's what I like the Toker pokers for, because they could like puncture through the fucking thing, and then they could like break the tar out. Yeah, I just like glass screen bowls more, and that's it keeps your bong cleaner, actually, because it doesn't pull the ash through. Now the trick is with ripping a bong is what most people will see, and what you'll probably see your friends and family doing, is they're going to be doing snaps. Well, that's what I call it, and that's what I learned it's called. Now a snap is whenever you're pulling on the pipe so hard that it pulls your cannabis through your bowl and through the downstem, and then it fills your bong full of ash and stuff. Now the problem is with that is, it's not that just you're dirtying your pipe faster, it's that you're losing your cannabis. You understand? Like you're not getting as high as you can if you're not doing it the right way. So you should really pull on it, and yeah, you should really pull on it, but there's a real fine line, and you got to figure out how it is with your lungs, really. You really do. So right here, I'm going to pack my bowl. My favorite way to pack the bowl is to pick it up, pinch it with my fingers like this, pick it up, grab the bowl like this, and just poke it in like that. And what I like to do is I like to grab my Toker poker here, and I like to pack the bowl down. And doing this will cause it to burn more even, and cause it to burn less bad. Now what I've noticed, if you ever want an extra little kick to your cannabis experience, what I suggest is you add a little bit of hashish to it. That's what some people call it. It's like hash. It's like this. You could get it black, you could get it blonde, you could get it red, you get whatever fucking color. Now, what I like to do is I like to add like a little big chunk like this of hash in my bowl packs, because it makes it just that much smoother, and it makes it hit a little harder. So what I like to do is I like to do this. I like to put it in here like that. And as you can see, I'll show you in a minute, I like to put it towards the middle, you understand? Because when you're pulling on your lighter there, when you're pulling through the bong, your lighter goes through like this, and if you put your hash on the side of the bowl, or you put it up against the wall, what will tend to happen is that it won't burn right. And because whenever you suck through, the flame goes through the center of it. That's where the main suction comes from. Now, that's where you want your hash, is that mostly at the center. That's where I'd say you want your hash. Now, yeah. And then what you want to do is you're always going to want to pack a little bit of weed on top of the hash. Now, the reason you want to do this is because you want your hash burning all the way, right away. Because what will tend to happen is that you'll, I don't know, you'll just like end up smoking all your hash really quick if you do it that way. And I find it's usually more effective if you pack a little bit of weed, like on top of some weed. That's what I find. But what I like to do is I like to, yeah. Now here, where it comes from ripping the bong itself, now this may seem a very, very simple process, but this actually takes like a lot of experience to get down to doing. Because to be able to take a big hit, you have to like really prepare your lungs, and you have to like, yeah, you have to be prepared for the pain. You'll get like a burning sensation down your lungs, both down here, and it feels like it's gonna burn like really bad. And sometimes if it's really, really good pot, it'll like burn like kind of cold. But what I like to do when I'm ripping my bowl sometimes, if I'm about to cough mid-hit, what I like to do is I like to do this. And then I stop, and I go with my nose a little bit, just a little bit of air. And then I start sucking again. Now, what that causes is it causes it to go back down deeper. So then not your whole lung is covered in smoke. So it'll make you cough less because half your lung's covered because all the smoke's at the bottom of your lung, you understand? Now, I'm going to show you how to rip this. Now, depending on your cannabis experience and what cannabis you're smoking and how it's grown, how it's dried and everything, and the strain, it can either make you really cough or it does like really nothing, I find. Now, my tip to get the most stoned is you want to try to get the biggest hit out of the bowl as possible. Because the more you breathe in the smoke and the more your lungs expand, the more room the smoke has contact with the walls of your lungs. And it'll be absorbed inside your lungs better, inside your bloodstream. Thus giving you a better high, I say. Now it's alright you don't clear your bowl in one hit, because depending on what you put in it and what your cannabis is, you could either clear it in one hit or either you can't. Like, some of it burns really for a long time. Like, this stuff burns for a long time, I find. Now, depending on how your cannabis is, if it tends to be very, very potent, it tends to make you sweat a lot. As you can see, just the sweat pouring off my face. See the buildup in sweat? That's due to my assumption is that it's just the buildup of THC in your system. And there's just so much of it when you got such a good pot that it just has to come out somehow. Now, once your bowl's ashed like this, you're pretty much done. Now, what I like to do is I either like to blow it out like this, like blow it out this end, or I either like to take this poker right here and scrape it out. Because what tends to happen when you're smoking hash, hash tends to get stuck in the bowl. So no matter how much you blow out like this, it just won't come out because it's just so, like, sticky. Depending really on your hash, I'd say. Like, usually good hash will really be sticky, I find, and soft. And usually, there's usually blonde hash, which I actually have a little bit of. But that won't be on this won't be on that video today. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty much how you rip a bowl, pack a bowl, and rip a bowl. Yeah, those are my instructions, and stay safe out there, and try not to take too big of a hit and blow out your lungs. Okay, guys, peace.